Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading for the 30th of March to the 5th of April 2020. This is a general reading. It may not resonate, but take from it what you can. Okay, we'll get straight into it. Get over a little bit, see better view. Okay, a lot of earth energy in there. Alright. Okay, so the first card, which is the overall energy for this reading, the overall. So this says, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. So I guess in these times, Cancer, is that, because a lot of us are isolated and not able to get out there, is that going back to finding things that, when you're a child and you get that boredom thing and you got to find things to do, you got to make up games. So that's going to be very prominent for this week for you, Cancer. And yes, so finding that the childlikeness in you, getting in touch with people, and it's saying new friends or rekindled relationships, maybe spending time with those that you haven't been able to, depending on your situation. And if you're reaching out to others on the internet, then that can, maybe there's some games or something online that you're going to be able to do, and you'll meet new people through that. And, okay, so what's crossing this is the Queen of Ariel. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice. So, yeah, nurture yourself and those you love. So take what you need to from this time to make it better for you. And by looking after everybody, then you're going to feel more fulfilled. You're going to be more satisfied with what's going on and feel more in control. And it's going to be up to you to make this time what you will. It says practical and wise advice. So once again, there will be some advice out there that may be best heeded or may help in making this time so much easier on you and your loved ones. So this is what's in your mind, and this is your mindset. It's the Three of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So yes, so if there's anything that you're introducing into this time, and it's saying it will be successful. And as you plan these things out and you take the time to sort of look at how this is, how it will work, and really just spend a bit of time in the planning stage and, getting these things underway. Totally. And this is your mindset, is that you want to be able to work things out and have them moving freely and the flow being there. And the basis of this reading is an excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. So, is it this time, Cancer, where you need, you maybe need to look at what you've been putting off? Perhaps you didn't have the time. Is there an online course that you could be doing now when you're feeling a bit bored? What do I do? A great opportunity to take that time and utilise it for your own benefit. In the past, the Two of Michael. It will be better if you just make a decision, overanalyzing a problem, and find a compromise. So in the past, maybe you've put things on hold, and maybe you have sort of procrastinated a little bit because of what's going on in your life. So that's going behind you. So there's no need anymore to overanalyze anything or think, how it will all pan out, because you have the opportunity now. The immediate future is the Knight of Michael. Time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. So, yeah, get to it. And if we put things off and we think we've got all the time in the world, we can sometimes miss a window of opportunity. And as with logic over emotion, it's like put the head first and not the heart first. And with that swiftness, then things will change very quickly and they will move ahead at a fast pace once the decision has been made. Now, this is how you are. This is your energy, and you're the magician. So it says you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear in successful beginnings. So if you're going to be starting that online, a training or a new project or something that you've been putting off, as we said. And, this is saying that you have everything, all the tools, all the resources, and yourself, which is where the main magic is coming from, to get this underway. And it is a successful beginning. So you'll find that it will all smoothly flow anyway. In your environment. Yes, we've had this a little bit in the other readings. So we've got the Four of Raphael here. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. So as we had with the future, the immediate future was choose logic over emotion. That's really something that's coming through strongly in this for this week for you, Cancer. Is be practical, be logical. Don't let the emotions creep in, and that's your mind just talking. That's your mind putting doubts in, trying to paint a different picture, and it's up to you as to how you go. Now, the Four of Raphael is about opportunities that have been offered to you, and there is an opportunity there, but you may not be able to see it because you're too busy looking at what's been lost and what's gone behind you. So it really is encouraging you to sort of turn away from the stuff before and really just look out for that opportunity and take hold of it. So the opportunity is being offered there. Okay, so hopes and fears. So what have we got here? Eight of Raphael. There's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. So, yeah, there's, this is a combination of hope and fear, really, with this card. There's the hope that you actually do choose the right thing, and the fear is that you might not necessarily go down the right track. And and this is you need to be able to just relax into that and know that whatever you will have to, wherever you are led, whatever you decide to do is the right thing for you. And as part of a spiritual quest, this is really connecting with yourself and with your strengths, and with you, and those parts of you that are well honed, like your decision making, like your intuition. If you might be missing a treat here by not really having faith and confidence in who you are and how things will work out anyway, regardless. And the outcome of those cards is the Queen of Raphael. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So listen to your intuition. Listen to what's coming through. You will hear stuff. You will be, and it'll just be a thought comes in, but you can tell a mind thought from a spiritual thought, or from a thought that's come from somewhere else, that's in your favour, that's benefiting you. And it says to follow your heart. So that's, we talked about being practical rather than emotional, but part of that is to find your passion and then put it into a practical sense. So if there's something that you've been wanting to do on an emotional level or a heart level, and you've been putting it off, that's great. That will actually help you, but you need to put it into a practical form then, so that it actually takes off. So yeah, Queen of Raphael, definitely in the ability to get things underway. Okay, so we're just going to do some clarifiers on those and get a little bit more information and just make sure we are on the right track ourselves. Okay. Alright, so this reading, the energy behind this reading is that acceptance of where we are. Where we're at the moment. You can't change it. A lot of us sort of, we've been put into this situation where we would rather have it another way, but it's not possible at the moment. So accept that this is what's going on, and the sun's going down. This has been quite a, this has been quite a challenging time for some. But, it's time to stop fighting it and to realise that you've been offered a great, there's offerings of love and of connection with others and with spirit, and, and this is finding the gem in amongst everything that's going on. So, just accept what's happening and really start to see if you can find the treasure and the blessing within the situation that you're in. And part of you, knows that this is your mindset, and there's a lot of choices, and it's that making that right choice. But this is fantasy, so you can actually, this is an opportunity for you to just go and do whatever you wanted to do, whether it's on a practical level or not. Even if it just fills you up with joy because you're doing it. It could be something that is really random and obscure, and somebody would say, well, why are you learning to do that? Well, why not? It's maybe something that you've been looking at, haven't been able to justify the time, but now you can, because you've got all the time at the moment. And this is the basis of the reading. So the Knight of Chalices. So once again, you've got that forward movement. So this is really about expanding on a heart level, but knowing that all things have been taken care of. Yes, you are in the midst of an emotional sort of, times where everything, there's a lot of people feeling at the moment, and with the white, there is that purity that where you're coming from a very pure standpoint. So that, this is to say, just let it all just flow. Don't get caught up in anything. Come from it from an innocent, a pure understanding, and and start to fulfill those heart wishes that you've been having. And this has been in the past, so the Queen of Swords. So it has been a time in the past of starting to remove all the masks and starting to get some communication going. So this is something you've been working on. This will stand you in good stead now, because the Queen of Swords knows what she wants and how to get it, and how to communicate it is the most important thing. So telling others what you want. The masks have been taken away. There is a lot more clarity and that you've been getting to in this past journey. The immediate future, we have Two of Vesicas, which is change. And so, as you can see, they're up in the air. So it really is just sort of, just seeing what falls. Chuck everything up in the air and see which falls in the direction that that you're able to catch it, that you're able to understand it, that you're able to take it on. And because it is a changing time, this could be a time that you make some real radical changes in what you actually and how you proceed on a day-to-day basis. This is you, success, yes, 6 of Stars, so victory. So, you've got everything going for you, Cancer. You've got everything going for you. You have the magic, you have the ability to succeed, and, you should be really excited about that. Here's how it's seen where you're at. So this is the gateway. So once again, it's that finding that balance, finding that where you want to go. To me, a gateway is where you stand at, because you've come to that point, and that gateway is moving through into the new way of doing things, the new way of seeing things, and also with the way he's standing on here, it's saying that this is my journey, this is what I'm doing. So very much about you moving forward in the direction that you want to go. And hope and fears. So the hope is that you'll be able to see everything, and everything has been illuminated, and that it is all clear. There's nothing hidden. And the Hermit is very much about lighting things up and finding and going within, and also going without, and really getting some clarity and some direction, and real 2020 vision is what you've been hoping that you have, and that everything is if you're doubting what you're seeing or what you're reading, or is this the right thing, know that work is getting done, that you can see. And with the outcome, the Maid of Swords, once again, you've got the gateway. You step through it. It is that time again to start communicating, to start building up that, you know, and the swords is about ideas as well. So these are some new ideas that are coming through, you know, and you're there, you're ready to take on any new learning, any new understandings, and, you know, and maybe you can share that with others as well while you go along. Right, I'll just move these out of the way and get some oracle cards. Finish off the reading. Yeah, so it's your time. It's your time to flourish, to learn, to take that step into where you are wanting to go. That you may have put off in the past. No need to put it off anymore. And because the times are the way they are, you know, people, you know, the judgments of others may not be as forthcoming as it might have been in normal times. In less challenging times. People are a lot more kind and a lot more understanding, a lot more tolerant. Okay, and one more. Okay, great. Alright, so the first one here, the oracle cards, is seer. See beyond the current situation. Yes, totally. So get out of that current situation. Get out of how things have always been. It really is about looking at this a whole lot of, you know, this week and looking at things differently. Disregard everything that's gone on before, any thoughts, any situations, anything that's eventuated, where you've come from, what you've been doing. You know, and really start to make a clear run at it. So, you know, and if you're, you know, using your intuition and allowing yourself to know what's right for you and having faith in that, and you can have confidence in that, Cancer, because you will pick the right thing for you and do the right thing for you. And the dragon that you have with you this week is the air and fire dragon. It expands your creative energies. Harness your creativity, excitement and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. Oh yes, that is so synchronistic with what the cards were saying before. Is, yeah, find your passion, find your creativity. You know, that what you want to do is find and share it with others. Don't be afraid to share it with others. It doesn't matter what their reaction is. They will also find it interesting, and it can be inspiring to others too. Or if you know, they might get excited to go and try something themselves, especially in the day and age. What's going on at the moment. Now this is the temple of my body, so this is urging you to take care of yourself while you're doing this. Now you may feel that you can't take the time out for yourself, that you have to keep doing what you've been doing. Maybe you've been looking after the family. Maybe you have a lot of responsibilities and that's taking up quite a bit of time. Now this is urging you to really look after you. Take the time out that you need, because that time out that you take is going to be the most important time. From that will be the ripple effect where everybody else will benefit from it, because you have put you and your needs and what you need to remain healthy, you know, healthy and strong. And in front, you know, that's going to be the foremost thing, and that may seem selfish to some, but this is really needful. And you know, this is just heed this, because this is a really important card that you need to look after yourself, because you're going to, you know, you're going to be having such an exciting time. All right, well, keep safe for this week, and yeah, just take care and put out that love and kindness, and take in the love and kindness that is going around at the moment. And talk to you soon. Bye.